So
I
last time I made a mistake about the armory. It was
oh,
up a hallway first. I'll put a map so you can see. The crypt room, the door actually went to a small hallway, and then the armory was to the right.
okay.
Yeah, I just made it sound like it was in the next room. That was a mistake.
Okay. Does that hallway continue then?
No, it's just walls there.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Let's see. So, I guess we should do the recap. How
I
about
can do it.
okay, Patricia. Patricia, give us a recap of last time, please.
Well, we started off with a short rest. We were in the room with the beds, and we had Droop tied up, and we had the dead bodies in the big room across the hall. I think I think we had fed one or two to the one-eyed fellow before we went for a rest.
Yeah.
Um, and the Goblin Droop told us that they were hired by the Black Spider to find the lost mine. And we
Okay.
promised him that if he helped us, we would protect him and feed him and pay him. Uh, and I had the key, had found the key on the bodies, and we had locked it all up before we went for rest. So then we left and we went to the southwest hallway where Linnea finds a secret doorway off the hallway because it had been a dead end, but she found a secret passage. Then we went into the room that had the pool and the four stairs, and we went up. So then we decided to go to the north double doors, and Druid was in front. Then the floor gave way, and Lindia and Sildar started to fall. Rich was able to save Lindia by grabbing her hand.
Rokas.
Rokus, what did I say?
He said
The,
Rich.
okay, Rokus saved Lindia by grabbing her hand. And then we used a rope to help Sildar out. Um, and we had dragged two big bugbears, and we had fed one to the one-eyed monster, and we hid one behind barrels.
Yeah.
Then we jumped over the hole in the floor, and then Droop goes in and tells us there are three coffins with three skeletons that can move. So then we killed the skeletons, um, and we find a platinum ring of the house of Tresendar with the a black eagle, and I put that in my stuff. Um, and then we go, and then there's we go into the door that goes into the jail, and that's where we see the mom and daughter and son. But first, we had to kill two red brands, the red bearded guy and a guy with a tattoo. And then I turned into a mouse and slid under the door into the armory. And there's a rack of weapons there and a red cloak.
Mm.
So in total, we've killed 14 red brands because we killed two on the first, and we killed 12 before. We have one in jail. We've killed three bugbears, and we've got the goblin with us group.
Okay, that was very in depth.
Oh,
uh,
I remember my notes and made a whole list of what we did.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
so it was thanks to Lindy finding that hidden door that we were able to do all that.
Yeah. Well, so for the place that you explored, you still haven't turned back into a human, right? You're staying with the little boy as a mouse. That's what I
Yeah,
remember. Okay, so since you haven't turned back yet, I want to do a roll for your perception while you were in that hallway and in the armory,
okay.
just to see if you notice anything extra.
Okay.
So just do a perception check.
So perception, that's a D12 plus 3, a D20 plus 4.
D20. Yeah, sounds right.
I, I got a 9, and my perception is plus 3, so I've got 12.
Okay, so when you were in the little hallway,
Mm-hmm.
because you're so small as a mouse, when you approached the door on the to your right as you went north, you actually noticed a little crack in the wall to the left side, like at the bottom of the wall. There's like a little space with air coming through.
Okay.
In the armory, you didn't really see anything extra.
And crack in the wall, and I see light coming through.
Not light, but you can tell there's a space, like a long kind of a slit in the wall at the bottom, and there's some. You can feel the air going through.
Okay, I think I'm going to go in and explore.
Okay, so, you can do that. Do you want to do that after the rest?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so instead of, you're not going to turn back into a person yet.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone is getting finished with their rest, and then they see ICU is going back towards the armory. Do you guys want to follow her, or?
Sure.
Okay.
We haven't been in the.
What do you want?
We haven't been in the armory first.
Yeah, you guys haven't been there, but
Yeah.
she just signaled to you that it was. She didn't see any enemies there.
Okay, but she's messing around.
You guys don't know. She didn't. She hasn't turned back to a person to tell you what was in there.
Okay.
So you just see her. When she came back, she was calm and nothing wrong, and then she hung out with the kid while he rested, and now she's headed back there.
But first,
was this a long rest or short rest?
It was a short rest.
Okay.
I see you. You wanna say something?
Yeah, I'm as a mouse. There's some dust on the floor, so I'm going to draw a line, and then I'm going to point an arrow for them to stay on their side of the line while I go with my mousy paws.
Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't know if they'll interpret what you mean, but so she drew a line.
And then I'll put my paw up and tell them to stay there.
Okay. Maybe we should do Ruckus. You do an insight check to see if you know what she's talking about.
Okay. Insight is +5, and what do I roll? A D20?
Yep.
I have no clue.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 with insight of 5, so it's a 6.
Yeah, I think you don't understand. Yeah. Ruckus saw you draw a line, but he thought you were just doing something cute.
Can I try this?
Well,
Sure. Linnea can try.
7?
7? No, you don't get it either.
What?
Is Sildar going to do it now too?
If you, I guess so. Fine. Sildar sees it. Nope, he doesn't know.
Boy, you guys are. Oh well, I was trying to be a smart mouse, but I guess I'm not all that smart a mouse. Okay,
I think
so
it's not your fault.
Okay, well I'm going to go scurry and go under. Should I wait for them so they know where I'm going?
Well, you can just.
we'll see you.
Do you think your inclination would be to follow the mouse?
Well, if she goes under the in the crack, I'd at least investigate and look at the.
Well,
wall.
right now she's just going under the first door to the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You guys came out of the prison and you're into the crypts, and now she's going under the door that you haven't been to yet.
And the hostages are still with us?
They're in the prison room. They're watching to see what you do.
Should we leave someone with them, so in case if someone attack?
As you as you're milling about in there, the mother Myrna asks you guys, "What do you think? Should we stay here, or do you want to evacuate us, or should we come with you?"
I'm thinking. Do we want to? Are the weapons in the armory? Do they have any value?
They're just average weapons. They have value, but
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to sell them at full price.
Well, you know what?
Less than half price.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go under the wall and see. I'm going to go through the crack, and then I'll come back and become a human, and we'll decide from there. Is that okay?
The problem is you're a mouse, so you cannot tell them what you want to do. You can tell me. I understand what you want to do, but they don't know what you're doing, and they didn't understand your sign language. So they're going to do whatever. So there's a few things going on at the same time right now.
Okay.
The prisoners asked you, the group, for advice, and so I think we should deal with that first.
Okay, then.
I think maybe Sildar can bring the hostages out.
Well, okay. Or we could have them tell them just to wait in the cells and pretend like they're still prisoners while we take a quick look. We're going to go see what's through this door because we don't know what's going on.
So when players can't decide on what to do, sometimes a good way is for you to have your characters roll persuasion on each other. So you can have Rokus convince someone else to do your idea by rolling the dice if you are not sure what to do.
I think, yeah, they can stay in a prison.
Okay. So Linea's agreeing, and I see you can't really say anything because she's a mouse. So
Yeah.
the prisoners say, "Okay, please just don't leave us. We'll stay here."
We won't go far.
So they go back to their cells and sit in there with the doors unlocked.
Yeah. Unlocked but closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I see you scurry under the door that you guys haven't been through yet.
Linnea, you want to follow the mouse and see what she's up to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you open the door, it's not locked, and you see a short hallway and a door on the right side at the end of the hallway.
Okay. What's the mouse doing?
I see you now. If you want to check out the crack you found, you can do that.
Okay, I'm going to go through the crack.
Okay, the crack
so
is...
We see the mouse. We see the mouse disappear through a crack on the opposite side of the door.
Yeah. It squeezes under a crack, which reminds you of the way she crawls under the doors.
So I want to go over and inspect the wall there to see if I can find I'm looking for a latch.
Okay, so roll an perception check.
Okay, it's +5. Ooh, and a 15.
Okay.
So I got a 20.
So you easily you recognize this as similar to the secret door you found earlier, and you find a latch in a similar place, and you're able to push it down, and the door swings open. Well, I don't know if you want to do all that, actually. You find the latch.
Yeah. Linnea, you're the tough one. You and Sildar want to go first and see what's in there? Or do you want me to check it out stealthy?
Sildar says, why don't we wait and see if ICU comes back?
Oh, okay. Let's see if she comes back.
Okay, so ICU, you find yourself in a room with more barrels.
Okay.
So it's got more barrels and crates. And then when you look to your left, you actually see the room with the crevasse where the one-eyed, the eyeball monster was. So this is actually the way that led north from that room is to this room. Okay, so you scurry around this little room. The way to the crevasse room is a big open hole, so you can just clearly see into that part of the room. There's no door there.
Okay.
It's dark, so you weren't able to really notice it earlier. As a mouse, it's easy for you to see. If you wanna check anything out, let me know.
Well, I'm just gonna check out the crates and the barrels and in behind them and.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Oh shoot! I only got a 2 plus a 3 is 5.
So you don't really see anything special.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
The
back
boxes look the same as the other things you've seen, the other barrels.
yeah,
That's all.
and there was nothing behind them, and I don't smell anything, so
No,
I'm gonna go back.
You didn't notice. Okay, you go back. She crawls back under the crack in the door, under the secret door.
Okay, and then I'm gonna turn back into a human so I can tell them what I saw or didn't see.
Okay, cool. I think that uses up all your changes now, though.
Okay, I got no more change.
Okay, so she's back to human. Sildar asks you what you saw.
I saw a big room with crates and barrels, but I couldn't see very good. And the one-eyed monster is there in the cavern. So I'm thinking, seeing as how our hostages want to get out and get safe, I think we should take care of them, take them back to the wagon, and then we could maybe go back to the inn and make some more fire bombs. And the one-eyed monster is there, and the cavern is there, so we can go back out that way if we want. But I think we have to give it something to eat, so we'd have to go get the.
We've got a red brands right here.
Okay, yeah, we've got those two. We can feed it, and there was also gold under one of the bridge.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we can give him one red brand and tell, because gold probably isn't good to him, of any use to him. We can give him 2 red brands for the gold as well, and we can load that in the wagon as well as the hostages. What do you think of that?
Sure. We can give everybody a couple of weapons to carry.
Okay, and get the gold from under the bridge?
The thing is, if we throw the red brand in, where's the gold?
I can't remember which bridge it was under.
It was probably under the one that's still up.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we can give him 1 red brand, and we can say if he passes us up the gold, we'll give him the 2nd red brand.
Well, the other thing we can do is put the red brand, when we put it in, we'll just put it down by the other bridge so that he'll be on the other end to be down there eating while we get the gold.
Okay.
Okay, so
Linny, are you
guys?
Are you good with?
Oh.
Let's go into the tell us you. Let's check out the armory.
Okay.
I don't think she told you about that, did she?
Okay, let's go through this door. What's on the other side of this door?
That's the armory.
Okay. Is the doors open?
She doesn't know. She went under it.
Well, I'm a human now. I've got the key. Key.
I'm trying the door. Will it open?
It doesn't open.
Okay, we'll try the key I have.
Okay, the key works. It opens.
Okay. And I want to look carefully around the inside of it and on the floor and the walls and.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Perception is 11 plus 5, 16.
Okay, so you see spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts, and a red cloak hanging on a hook. You find 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each. Inspecting the walls, you don't find anything out of ordinary, and you don't see anything on the floor or anything like that.
Okay, I think we need to go back and get the hostages, and we'll all load up and we'll start heading back to the wagon.
So, Rokus, do you want to do her plan?
Sure. And Linnea, you're a weapons expert. You want to check out the armory too? Make sure there's nothing there I missed.
Yeah, how about the ceiling?
You can
And
look.
under the weapons. Investigation?
Perception.
8.
No, nothing. You just notice the weapons and the quality of the weapons. You don't see anything that would be useful for you to use. They're nothing better than the weapons you have.
How about you, Sildar?
Right, he'll look. Is a 19, and he doesn't see anything.
Wow. Okay.
He says, no, it just
So-
looks like a normal armory to me.
What are the most valuable weapons there? The crossbows?
They're light crossbows, so they're not super amazing. When you pick one up and look at it, you can see it says Lion Shield Coster printed on it.
Oh, okay. We can take some of that stuff back to the place. If it's Lion Shield Coster's stuff.
For that, you just notice that on the crossbows, like stamped into the, or like carved into the wood.
Yeah.
So we'll go back to the jail and then bring the hostages with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so
Okay.
you exit that room, go back to the crypts, go in the prison. They see you enter and they stand up. Anything?
Well, just what we found a way back to the to get out of here, and there's a monster in that section, and he's always hungry, so we're going to take one of these red brands to feed to him.
Okay.
And are you guys strong enough to carry a weapon or two on your way out?
I guess, but we don't know how to use a sword, really.
It's
But
not a
we can
matter of
carry
use.
it.
That's all we want you to do is just carry. I was just looking through a light crossbow's worth 25 gold.
That's to
And,
buy one, by the way.
Yeah, okay, but still, it's I just want to take the most valuable things. So even if we're only getting half price for them, we'll be bringing back the most use.
Okay.
Are there any scimitars there?
Nope. But there are
Okay.
6 short swords. So you're gonna take them in the armory now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So they go in, and the little boy, the 13-year-old, he picks up a short sword and he says, "Whoa, this is heavy. I guess I can carry this though."
Okay.
How about this? How about this crossbow? Can you carry that?
He says, "Oh, okay, sure."
Okay. Because crossbows are more valuable. That's all.
Okay. So the 3 of them take a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 light crossbows.
Okay, and then we can take crossbows too.
Okay. So I guess Rokus, Linnea, and I see you take the other 3 cost rolls. So I have you all 6 over there.
Okay, and the quivers with bolts.
Okay.
Because quivers will you
There's
those
8
you would
quivers, so you all take it, and Sildar takes the other 2.
okay. So let's grab a red brand by the gruff and drag him along.
Okay, you do that, and
And
you are going back to the room with the crevice.
yeah.
Alright, so you go back, and you don't see the eye monster right now.
Okay. Now you said there was barrels and boxes and stuff here.
Yeah.
I can take a look at that stuff.
Okay, go ahead. Check out the room if you want.
Okay. I want to inspect and check the walls and see if
Okay.
there's any other passages, and go slowly checking the floor.
Okay, cool. Roll a perception check. Anybody who wants to check.
I'm checking. Okay, I got another 15 and plus 5, so I got 20.
Okay, so Linnea, how about you?
I got 16 plus 1.
Alright.
17.
17 is also good. So Linnea is looking at the boxes, and she finds a couple of them are marked as Barthen's provisions. Some of the other ones say Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill.
Some of them say Lion Shield Coster.
Good.
Then, as you're moving one of the barrels out of the corner of your eye, you see when someone kicks off some dust, there's a little bit of movement of the dust from the southwest corner of the room. The dust kind of moves like there's a breeze.
So you say the southwest?
Yeah, in this upper northern room with the boxes in it that adjoins to the room with the crevice. And there's a corner to the southwest. As
Okay.
you see people walking around, the dust has been stirred up, but you can see a bit of air coming from the bottom of the wall, blowing the dust around.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we
go
should-
go over there and check that out.
Okay. So you start touching the wall.
Yeah.
You look down at where the breeze is, and you see another long crack, just like the other one.
Okay.
You feel around on the wall, and you find a latch. This is because you rolled a 20 earlier. I mean, you didn't roll a 20, but you got a 20 perception check.
So did Linnea.
She didn't get a 20, but she got high.
I thought she had real high.
It was a 17.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to get the hostages out of here and to a safe place, and then we can make some more fire bombs, and we can come back and explore. I think we're putting them at risk if we go and explore while we have them with us. I don't know what you think.
What do you think, Linnea?
I think one of us, or Sildar, or Droop. Is Droop still with us?
Yeah, Droop is walking around behind everyone.
Can take the hostages out with a body if they see the eye monster, and the rest of us can keep moving, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we need we told Droop we'd keep him safe, and the hostages' safety is important. And yeah, so if Droop and Sildar take the hostages and the weapons they have to the wagon, then the three of us can continue to explore. I'm good with that, but I want the hostages to be safe.
Sorry, you mentioned a wagon, but I don't think there's any. We don't have any wagons.
Oh, I thought we had a wagon outside the cave.
No, there was wagon tracks.
Oh, okay.
Wagon tracks, right?
Yeah, but yeah, you can go outside. Do you want to send them out or what?
Yeah, and then they can go to the farm because once they're out of the cave,
Okay.
they're only a
Sildar.
few feet.
Yeah, Sildar says, okay, I'll escort them to the farmhouse. Maybe they can stay there. They can lock themselves in with Mrs. Alderleaf, and then I'll come back to the entrance. I'll stand guard there.
Okay, that sounds good.
And then Droop says, what about me?
You get to do what you want. You can go with Sildar or you can come with us.
I guess I'll go with Sildar.
Okay.
So he goes. Okay, so Sildar and the prisoners and Droop, they walk south and go out, and they don't see the eye monster come out.
Lucky. So can we check out that latch yet?
Sure. You two are stronger than me. Why don't you check it out?
So Linnea.
I've got my sword and my shield on.
Okay.
So Linnea, check out the latch. When in the latch. Push the latch.
Yeah, push the latch. So when you push it, you find another small hallway, but it has a staircase leading down to a dead end.
A dead end?
Yeah, you don't. It's just there's no door. It just goes down.
Can I investigate?
Yes, you can. Would you like to do a perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
19 plus.
All right.
Forgot perception.
Yeah.
Plus 1, 20.
Okay. So you walk down the stairs. How are you walking?
Walking
Carefully.
Carefully?
Bravely and carefully.
Okay. So you have if you want to be quiet, you should
Super quiet.
roll a stealth check, which you have disadvantage on
Oh my god.
because you are wearing chainmail. So you have to roll twice and take the lower number.
Lower number?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And it's your stealth. Do you know your stealth?
So at this point, I can now that Richie did it, right? I mean, Rokas.
Why can't I go?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You told her to go in first.
Yeah, because you told her.
If you don't want to walk down the stairs, you can say that.
I mean, I can try.
Right.
Lowest number, right?
But if you do it and you make noise,
Roll it again. So she rolled a 20 and a 5.
Plus 1. 6.
Alright, let's see. So she starts to walk down the stairs, and then she stumbles a little bit on the stairs, and then Rokus can hear that easily. It goes gung gung gung, and you can hear her support her weight on the wall, and her chainmail jingles and jangles and scratches along the wall. So it makes a good amount of noise. But right away you don't see anything happen. But Rokus heard all that, and so did the rest. Oh, I guess, yeah, the rest are out, so it's only I see you and Rokus there.
I whisper to Linnea, let me see if I can get the door open quietly, because there's got to be there's something This has got to be a way. It's a dead end, but there's got to be some way out of here.
Okay.
So I go slip past her
Sure.
and continue down as quietly as I can.
Okay. So roll another perception check.
I got a 4 plus 5, 9.
You can't see anything.
Okay. I don't see anything. One of you guys come down and check it out.
Okay. Do you want me to come down? I don't have really good night vision, but I have that thing in my hand that the fire in my palm.
You can light a fire with your hand.
Yeah, and I can see. I think it's 10 feet very well, and then it dimly for another 10 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. So roll a perception check.
Okay. I got an 11, and perception is +3.
Okay, you see the same signs of a secret door on the west wall.
So it's west. So we're, because we would have been just north of the big room where the 4 guys were playing dice. So now we're west of that.
You're not sure exactly where you are in relation to those rooms, but the west is in that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have gone down, which is when you were at those rooms, you had gone downstairs too.
Yeah, so we're on the same level as those 2 rooms that we were before.
Yeah, that's right.
And I remember that the door where they were playing cards, there was another door that went north that I don't think we explored.
That's right.
So that may be the room we're going into now.
That may be correct. So you found a secret door in the room with the boxes. You entered a secret hallway. Linnea saw something at the bottom of the stairs. When she went to investigate, she stumbled on the stairs and made a bunch of noise. Then Rokus went in and past her and couldn't find anything. Then ICU came down and found something. So now you have the option to enter this second secret door or to retreat and go do something else. And you're having a conversation in this hallway, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just go on in.
Okay.
Alright, who's opening the door?
Linnea, she's the strongest.
So Rokus nudges Linnea and looks at the door.
Is Linnea hurt?
No.
Okay.
So Linnea.
Yeah.
So, okay, now keep going.
Linnea,
I'm bringing up the rear.
Open the door, quietly and carefully.
Okay. You open the door and you see a man with a black beard looking at you.
Oh my god.
And he's holding a glass staff in his hand. And he's at another door he's at a door which is open. His back is to the doorway. Roll initiative.
My initiative is 14 plus 3. 17.
Linnea, what is your initiative?
14 plus 1, 15.
ICU, what's your initiative?
9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay. The first to go is Rokus. Okay, so I have ICU and Linnea in the same square, and then Rokus behind in the square behind in the hallway. So Rokus, you can't see him actually.
Yeah.
But you saw Linnea hold her weapon in an aggressive way, so you're pretty sure there's a guy.
Okay. I can't really do anything.
You can squeeze past them with your movement
if
you want to enter the room.
Okay.
Can he kick me in?
No, you can't push other people around really. He can move past, but it's gonna use up half of his movement, so he can't go very far, but he could get into the room.
Could I get into the room and draw my bow?
I guess you have that counts as difficult terrain, which is like double. So instead of 5 feet, it'll be 10 feet. But you have 35 feet, so you would still have 25 feet left. So that would
Can
be.
he hide behind that box?
You can actually get to him. There's a bed and a desk in the room.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just barge by and run up and to him and try to hit him with my short sword.
Alright, cool. You've run in using your whole 35 feet of movement to get right up to him. Roll the hit.
I rolled a 10 plus 5 to hit, so it's a 15.
Okay, that hits. Just barely.
Just got him, huh?
Yeah.
And I need a D6. 5 plus 3. I hit him at 8.
Okay.
So take that, wizard.
When you hit him, you see a magical glow around him, as you realize you've hit him past some magical armor he's cast on himself.
Okay, guys.
Hold on, I'm writing the. My brain is stopped working. I cannot do subtraction for a moment. Now I have figured it out. My brain is now working. It is Linea's turn.
I am going to run up to him and then use my morning star to hit him.
Okay, so you run to his to the north of him. You're kind of flanking him on the side there.
15 plus 5, 20.
20 to hit. You hit.
8 plus 3, 11.
All right.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Boom.
Okay, it is the mage's turn. He drops his staff and gets on his knees and says, Stop, I give up. Puts his hands above his head.
Wow.
Explain.
I was just doing my job.
Your job?
Yeah, I was just doing what I was ordered to do.
From who?
The Black Spider.
What does he want? What did he want you to do?
The Black Spider is searching for Wave Echo Cave for the Forge of Spells. The dwarfs and the gnomes of the Phandelver's Pact, they used magical forge to fashion powerful magic items.
Now the Black Spider, he's in a different city, right?
He's at Cragmore Castle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he is at the moment, but he might be at Wave Echo Cave by now.
What have you done with Grista?
Who's that?
The lady who owns a tavern.
Oh, she's in the next room.
Who cut her finger off?
Else one of my men.
Who told them to cut her finger off?
Well, I didn't specifically tell them to do that, but I told them to make sure the adventurers wouldn't follow them anymore, and to apprehend the witness.
The witness, huh?
Well, the bartender witnessed the fight between the Red Brands, and
Yeah.
I guess it was you who killed my men.
I helped. I think Linnea was was the one that splattered most of your guys.
He looks at Linnea and gives a uncomfortable smile.
Where exactly is the Wave Echo Cave? Is that in this area or close to here?
He doesn't know. He says, I don't know where Wave Echo Cave is. The Black Spider he was given a map by the Cragmaw goblins. They caught a dwarf with the map. I guess you must be familiar with him.
Yeah.
Well, the map is in his possession, and I think by now he may have found the cave himself.
Okay. I want to search this guy. See if he's got anything on him.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
Investigation? Ah! I only got a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
You find that he has 2 arms and 2 legs.
You know what? I'll do an investigation too.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a 19
Whoa.
and plus 0.
Alright, 19. You don't find anything of value on him, but you pick up his staff, and you can see that it's a magical staff, but you're not sure. You could roll an Arcana check if you want to see if you can figure out what's the magic of this item.
Okay. I got an 8.
You're not sure what this thing does.
Yeah.
Can I check it too?
Sure. Arcana check for magical things.
I rolled a 17. Arcana 0, so it's 17.
You're not sure exactly what it is, but you can feel that his magical armor was related to this staff.
Ah.
I think we should take it with us.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's open this other door and get Grista out of here.
Okay.
I think we should also let Grista have my little knife and see if she wants to take any souvenirs of this wizard with her.
Alright, well, don't get ahead of yourself. So let's describe the 2 rooms here that you're in.
Okay.
So, this room that you've entered, the first room where you've had your fight, the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. The man you see is a dark-bearded human male in robes. He's wearing a princely mantle of ermine, and he has a beautiful glass staff.
Now we have a beautiful Glasstaff.
Yes. And in the next room, also on his desk you see a paper and a book open. In the next room, as you peer in, you see that room appears to be a wizard's workshop. You see rats scurrying across the floor, taking refuge under a large work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes. In the corner, you see a small cage with a female dwarf inside. And that's all for those 2 rooms. So you can do what you want now. The wizard says, "So, am I free to go?"
Ha! Right. Go stand in the corner to the northwest of your desk with your back to the room. And if you move, I'm gonna stick this sword through you.
Well, we still have some rope, right? Why don't we tie him up?
Why don't you guys check the place out? And
Well,
I see you want to tie him up or anything? You have
Sure,
the rope.
we'll tie him up. Okay,
All right.
I'm going to tie him up.
Okay.
And can I ask him a few questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why are you working for the Black Spider?
Well, I was sent here by the Lord's Alliance to set up a sheriff for the town, but while exploring the criminal side of our contacts, I found this dark elf, the Black Spider. He had ideas about taking over the Wave Echo Cave, and I thought it sounded like a lot more profitable venture than helping these pitiful townfolk. So instead of setting up a police force, I set up a gang. But apparently hasn't gone that well for me in the end.
Could say that again.
How do you feel about us helping to catch the Black Spider, and then we can find this lost mine, and we will split you in, give you a cut of the money?
Oh, sure.
I don't know if I want this guy in our group.
What about that one-eyed monster? Like, he's here too, right? What's the relationship with you two? How come he doesn't bother you?
Well, I made an agreement with him. He was here when we moved in.
And?
Well, we found he was quite powerful, so we didn't want to fight him. And seems that he likes to be fed. And since we were killing people around the town, we just fed them to him. And he agreed to take watch. The other day, my men killed one of the townsfolk, and we fed that guy to them.
Was that the wood carver, and then you captured his wife and children?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Guys are bad.
Well,
Yep.
What else are you supposed to do with a one-eyed human-eating creature who lives in the basement?
Yep. I think I agree. Let's get Grista out.
Okay. And I think we should take the book, because it's probably got spells, and maybe we should, take the book.
And look through the papers. We want to look through the box at the bed.
Yeah. Let's throw everything into the box and get Grista out of there, and then we can sort through everything back at the end in a safe, semi-safe place.
And I vote for feeding this dude to the one-eyed monster after Grista has her way with him.
Okay, I'm good with that.
What?
How
You
about
said
you,
you were
Lena?
going to cut me in on your deal a minute ago.
Yeah, but we don't think you can be trusted.
Why? Of course I can be trusted.
No.
Yeah, we see what you did in this town.
Yeah,
You were sent-
I never said I wasn't going to... Oh, actually I did.
You were sent. You were sent here to set up the law, and instead you broke the law. So.
Well, it was just
First-
an unfortunate happenstance.
Let's let Grista decide.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys have a lot of different things you want to do and check out. So it's okay, we can take our time. Just, we gotta do one thing at a time. Although we have three people. If you want to divide it up by rolling initiative or just going by our initiative order, you can take turns in what you're doing. If you find that less confusing.
Well, let's just take a head count. Linnea,
Hey?
do you think we should let Grista decide what to do with this guy?
Well, personally, I think we really should feed him to the monster. But yeah, sure. We can hear what she wants to say.
Okay. So let's bring Linnea Grista in.
Hello, Krista. Are you okay?
Who are you? Oh, I remember you guys. You're fighting the Red Brands.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you've taken the fight to them.
Yeah, and we've got Glasstaff prisoner here. We thought you might like to borrow my knife if you wanted a souvenir.
Oh. The strange thing is that he actually healed my finger wound.
What?
Oh, yeah? He was good to you?
Well, he said slaves aren't worth much if they can't work.
Then why did he kill that guy? Send him
The
to
wood.
the.
I don't know why.
Okay, Grista. We're trying to decide what to do with this guy. Should we take him back to town, or should we just feed him to the eyeball monster?
I think he needs to be questioned. I don't know the situation, but yeah, I'd like to see him pay for what he's done to the town. But it seems like I'm not an adventurer, but he seems to know a lot of stuff. You probably want to ask him questions first before we just kill him.
Okay. So rather than feeding him to the eyeball monster, how about we take him back with us? We can lock him up with the other red brand, and then we'll figure out what to do.
That sounds okay.
Everybody up on that?
Okay, and I just want to put all the paper and the book in the chest and take that with us as well.
What's in the chest?
Oh, okay. So Grista's out of the cage now? Like,
Yeah.
she's in the cage. I don't think you guys ever... Did you unlock it, or...
Yeah, we unlocked it.
Okay, so Grista comes out and walks over to the wizard and uppercuts him in the crotch. Since she's a dwarf. Punches him in the balls. And he...
kicks him square in the nuts.
That's right, and he falls on his knees again. Oh, she said, that'll do for now.
So I'm gonna go back in the room where Grista was, and carefully search it. Is there anything I'd find?
You find that he set up a alchemical thing to create potions. If you want to check what that is, you can do an Arcana check.
D20. Boom. 18.
Okay. I think, what's your Arcana? Just 0? Yeah.
0.
Okay. You see that it seems like it was set up to create potions, but it looks like it has not been successful. Since you're not proficient in Arcana, you're not sure what kind of potion it is specifically.
Okay.
Because you just aren't experienced with potions, but you can tell that it hasn't been successful.
How about bring Glasstaff in here, Linnea?
Okay.
Alright, so she brings him in and he shuffles in and Linnea pushes him on his knees again.
What kind of potions are here?
Oh, I was attempting to brew a potion of invisibility, but I was not successful.
Okay. Can you make potions of healing?
I probably could.
Well, I want you to.
Right now?
Right now.
I could not do that right now. But if you want to leave me here for a few weeks, I could do it.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep, oh. I'm sure. Are there any potions already brewed?
Let me check. No. There's no potions.
Okay. Then let's just take him back and Let's all go.
Oh, hold on. As you inspect the room for looking for potions,
Mhm.
you do find 3 small bottles that hold rare reagents: mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade.
I want to take those bottles and put them in the trunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in the trunk?
So in the room with all the reagents that you picked up, there's also a bunch of notes and books all over. Um, you could check those if you want, or you can go check out the chest.
I want to check out the chest.
Okay, so you look in the chest. It's unlocked. You suspect these are the best pickings of the Red Brand's loot from the past 2 months. It contains 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, and a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 peridots, and 1 pearl. Also contains 2 magic items that he brought with him: a scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball.
Okay, we've searched the room and nothing to find.
There's things. I told you some things. There's books and there's papers.
Okay, well, we're going to take the books and papers, right?
Yes.
There's like
Tons of papers.
tons of papers and books. I don't know if you can take them all.
Okay. Well, we can come back. We'll probably want to come back. We might even have this guy come back and do a.
Let me just make a glance.
Yeah, how about
on
you
the,
roll? If you want to take a glance for important things, you can roll.
It's usually in
Perception.
video games. Like one of the books will be shiny or something.
It's not like that, but
Perception, right?
sure, yeah.
9.
Linnea notices one of the.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, cool. Linnea notices a book written in Dwarvish that she can read it. On the side of the book, it says,
How to grow black beard.
"Nah."
Just go through menopause.
Wow. Okay, so Linnea sees a tome written in Dwarvish on the spine. It says, "Journal of Urmon."
What's that?
Do you want to take the book out and look at it?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, flipping through it, you can see that it's a journal of an adventurer named Urmon from hundreds of years ago. It describes the history of the Lost Mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells.
Ooh.
You also notice among the names of people involved is the name Alexandrite.
Oh.
And some other dwarven names you recognize. It says that in addition, Ermon recorded that a magic mace named Lightbringer was commissioned by the priests of Lathander, the god of the dawn, from the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver's Pact, but the mace was lost when Wave Echo Cave and its mine vanished from history. And there's more details about the Phandelver's Pact if you want to read that later.
Okay.
I'll take the book.
Okay.
Linnea's
taking the book.
I also speak Elvish.
It's Dwarvish.
Oh, it's Dwarvish. Okay.
Yeah.
Rats. But I rolled a natural 20 for when I did for perception. So is there anything
in the room where you fought the mage? You find a letter very obviously a letter on his desk that stands out because it has a picture of a black spider drawn as the signature.
My spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver.
That's the
They
town
could be
you are in.
Oh, okay. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possessions are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me.
It's also at the top, you missed that it's written to Lord Albrecht.
Oh, yeah, I did miss that. Lord Albrecht.
And at the bottom of the note, you see a little black spider as the signature.
Okay. Now, Glasstaff isn't Larno, right?
You can ask him.
Okay, Glasstaff dude, is your name? Are you Larno?
Iarno, yes.
Oh, okay. And you're a lord?
Yes, I'm of noble birth.
Lord of what?
A small county north of Netherwinter.
Great. Okay. Let's get this guy and Grista and everybody back to town.
Okay. So you exit back through the secret passage?
Yeah, and we're taking the chest with everything in it, and the three bottles of potion.
Yeah, you got all the loot. You got
Okay.
Linnea's taking the dwarven book. Anybody else want to take anything?
Well, I have his staff and the chest with everything
we
in
said
it.
that.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. And you're going, and you go into the room with
I'll take that letter.
Okay, take it.
Okay.
Good to be specific.
Yeah.
So, you guys okay now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you walk back up the secret stairs into the room with the crevasse, and you don't see the eye monster, but you do see Sildar at the cave exit with Droop.
Okay. Cool.
So you walk that way, and Sildar says, "Oh, you found Iarno! Where did you find him? Why is he tied up?"
Oh, he was the Glasstaff. He's the one that's been behind all the trouble here.
What? How could he's a traitor?
Yep.
Yes.
He goes over and slaps Iarno across the face. You bastard. Yeah. You were sent here to bring order to this town, and all you did was the opposite. And,
yeah, he's a prick.
Iarno says, "Well, I bet on the wrong horse, apparently."
Oh, did we want to grab the gold in under this bridge here on our way out?
Sildar says, "Well, I cannot escort Iarno to the town jail. I want to send him back to Neverwinter for justice."
Well, we can do that. But do we want to grab the gold that's under this bridge here on our way out?
I don't want to screw around with this magic using bastard here. I think I'm gonna take him back. You guys can look for treasure if you want, but I'm not interested.
Okay, so you just want to take him, and that's all you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can have him, but if you take him, then well, let's first, before you take him, let's go back to the town and explain what's going on. He needs to talk to the people in this town he's abused.
Well, we can do that. You can return here later if you want. I'm sure. It seems like
Yeah,
you've explored most of the place at least.
yeah. Okay.
So, did you? Oh, and then he sees Grista's there. So he says, "Okay, well, let's get her back to town too as well."
Yeah.
So everyone's exiting.
Yep.
Okay. So you walk through the forest back to the town. You pass the farmhouse. Droop says, "Did you want to get the prisoners that we met from the farmhouse?"
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys knock on the door. Droop says, "It's me, Droop. We they've got the leader. They're taking him to jail." And then they open the door, and the farmer, Mrs. Alderleaf, and her son Carp come out with the other family, the Dendrar family, with Myrna, Nilsa, and Nars, and they clap for you and say, "Good, well done, you got him." And they walk with you back to the town hall.
Okay, and we're going to put Arna in jail, and then we are going to talk some more.
Well, hold on. We gotta do things in order. So you're walking down the street, and you get to the town hall. And now what do you want to do?
Let's go inside the town hall.
All right, you go in and you see Harbin Wester. What? You're back?
Yes. And we've got the leader of the Red Brands.
Oh, well done. I didn't
Yeah.
think you had it in you.
Yeah, it seems like you've been working for him, huh?
I didn't work for him.
Then how come there's all the property from the Lion Shield coaster and Barthen's provisions and all the everybody's stuff's in the basement of the manor?
I don't know why it's there. I didn't help them get it.
Well, I've got a letter here that says that this guy was supposed to come here and take the place over, and that he was supposed to set up a sheriff.
Well, that's not what the letter says, by the way.
Well, he's was here's the letter.
Okay, let me read the letter. My spies in Neverwinter tell me strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them and kill them if you must. But if you allow them to upset our plans, see that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me. Yes, this is Iarno. He came here about 2 months ago and then went to investigate the manor and never came back.
Okay.
He was, I guess, yeah. You said he was sent by the Lord's Alliance to the Lord. Yeah, the Lord's Alliance said they were gonna set up a sheriff in town, but nobody ever showed up to do that. I didn't know Iarno was supposed to do it, but yeah, he just wandered off one day.
Okay. Well, here he is.
Has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I think you better lock him up temporarily. Sildar might be taking him back to along with this
Lords of Alliance.
Yeah, he may go back. He may be taking him back. We'll have to see.
Sildar says, yes, the Lord's Alliance will want to deliver justice to a traitor amongst us.
Also, we're gonna need to get a wagon back over to the manor, and there's all sorts of valuables there, that provisions. It'll probably take 2 or 3 wagon loads of stuff out of there to bring back. Some of it belongs to Barthen's provisions. Some of it is property of the Lion Shield coaster.
The Lion Shield Coster, yes.
Coster, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure they will be happy to go retrieve the goods themselves. Have you taken care of all of the red brands?
We've taken care of all the red brands, but there is a dangerous animal in the crevasse in between going in.
An animal. A bear?
Yeah. It's a
one-eyed monster.
Well,
yeah,
it sounds
one-eyed.
like a demonic creature, not a beast, but okay.
Yes. There's something dangerous in there you just need to know about. So I wouldn't be sending town folk in there.
Okay, well, we don't... Can you help us with that? Because we don't have anyone to fight. That's why we were in this problem in the first place.
Okay, well, we've taken care of most of it. Since we can go back, if Sildar will give us a hand, we'll go back and deal with the demonic creature. But it's we're gonna want to get paid for that. There's plenty. You're gonna have
Sildar had a meeting with me earlier, and we've secured some gold as a reward for you.
Okay.
He takes out a bag of gold, and he says, "Now this is for clearing out that manor. If you can officially clear it out so that we can safely go in and retrieve the town's goods and stolen items, you have 200 gold here for you."
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to do this quickly. We need to put together 3 more fire bombs and
secure
head back.
some wagons.
Well, we'll let the town folk do that.
Hold on. So, just so you know, the fire bombs, although they worked well before, like, most of your attacks are stronger than that.
Okay.
Like, she has a 1d8 fireball she can shoot out of her hands.
Okay.
Don't forget that.
Let's then we need to take a long rest so we all have our spells and go back and deal with the eyeball monster.
Okay, well, let's take this guy down to the jail. So Sildar and Harvin Wester escort the mage Yarnell down to the cell, and they keep him tied up, and they use some chains to tie his to secure his feet to the ground as well, so he can't move at all.
And
they make sure, he doesn't have any items on him that he can use to do magic.
Okay. And the other fella's still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember his name.
Roy.
That's right. Hey, Roy.
Huh?
We've got your boss here.
Would you just look at that?
Okay, so let's do our long rest so we have our spells, and then we need to get back to...
Then that's the next thing you want to do?
I guess we want to go back to the inn so we can rest.
Okay,
yeah.
So Harbin says, well, whenever you're ready to maybe announce that we've cleared the place out, maybe we can ring the bell like you suggested before and get everyone
Okay.
to the town green. But I guess it's premature for that.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for taking care of our town, and Sildar, I hope you'll take up the job that Yarno was sent to do and be our sheriff. And Sildar says, I will probably do that. I'll need to talk with my superiors in the Lord's Alliance. They should be contacting me. They have a wizard who can do a sending spell to talk to me and give me orders. So I'm expecting to hear from them soon.
Very good. Okay, we can do our long rest.
Okay, so you go back to the inn.
Yeah.
You get to the Stonehill Inn, and Toblin Stonehill, the innkeeper, welcomes you back and sees you look pretty beat up. Says, "So how did it go?"
It went well.
Grista comes in and sits down. She hasn't gone back to her place yet. "Oh, Grista, I don't see you here often." She says, "Shut up and give me an ale." And then Tobin says, "Yes, ma'am." So he goes and gets her an ale. And she starts drinking it. She says, "Oh, I don't know if you guys are ready to celebrate yet, but I am."
Sure.
So she has an ale. If you want to do a long rest, you have to kind of wait till evening to do because you can only do it once in 24 hours.
Yep.
And what time
We're gonna-
it is?
It's
We're gonna drink.
late afternoon, I guess.
We're gonna drink and sing songs.
And have something to eat.
Okay, so they said as you talk and describe what happened, everyone in the inn is listening. There's a few of the townsfolk there too, and they all decide they're gonna pay your way tonight, so you get free lodging and drinks and food for tonight.
Oh, goody goody.
So Krista is drinking hard. And she asks you guys, who are you guys anyway? Why did you come to help us? How about you, dwarf? My dwarven sister? What brings you here in the first place?
I was going to go on some adventures.
Yeah, why did you want to go on an adventure?
So I was from Star Mounts.
Oh, Star Mounts. Those mountains are a bit far away to the east.
Yeah, I just tried to do some adventures to prove my mom.
Your mom.
Prove my mom that I can do something.
Who's your mom?
Have you ever heard of the family of Alexandrite?
Alexandrite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that name before. You got a fancy ring there, too. Is that a noble house?
Yeah, my mom actually is the king's big helper. So she wants to train me as a duchess to help the king after she died.
Oh.
But everything was too boring up there, so I came down to look for exciting adventures.
Oh.
And to split some skulls.
Well, it's nice to see another powerful, well, not to say I'm powerful, but it's nice to see a strong dwarven woman out and fighting against evil. Cheers. She cheers you with her glass of ale. How about you, elf?
What brought me here?
Yeah.
I was hired to take provisions here, and we encountered goblins on the way, and we once we got to the town, we saw what sad shape it was in, so we just did what we thought was right.
Well, thank you. And she gives you another cheers of her glass and drinks even more. And how about you? Are you Jenny's accurately getting actual beer so she can celebrate? Can you get me one too?
Good work.
Maybe.
Power of secret.
Good work, Lenny.
Cheers to you.
I don't know if I have any.
That's too early, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the morning for you guys.
Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock.
It's nighttime somewhere. I've got
That's
maybe
right.
2 ounces left. I've been giving myself 2 ounces a night for my last can of beer. I'm out.
All right, so Krista's getting drunk, and then she says, "How about you? What's your name again? ICU?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you come with the elf?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so working for
And
the dwarves?
Well, we found out that there had been, there was a fight and stuff like that. And then we saved Sildar, and then he brought us here, and then we decided to help the town folk because that's just the way we are.
Well,
That's
aren't
how
you
we
guys?
roll.
That's so wonderful. I like to see the humans and elves working along with the dwarves. Cheers!
Cheers!
She drinks more ale. And she says, "Well, you guys are tough warriors, but are you tough drinkers?
Not me.
Why don't we have a competition? Anybody want to take me on?"
I will then.
Oh, see, the dwarven woman, she knows how to drink. How about you, elf, you skinny thing?
Nah. No, I'm not.
Elves, yeah. Elves never get into drinking like us, dwarves.
I
How
like
about
my
you,
drink
human?
too. I like my drink, but it's not a good thing. I drink too much.
Oh, there's never too much.
Oh yes, I say silly things and do silly things. I'm
Oh,
not in
silly
full
things are the
control.
best things.
I don't know about that.
All right, she says, "Hey, what's your name? Yeah, Toblin. Toblin, bring us that bottle of whiskey over there." And she
I can see this is
she
going
doesn't
badly.
she doesn't care what you guys just said, and she has him pour out a bunch of shots. So he puts down one in front of each of you. You have a shot of whiskey in front of you.
Okay.
So she says, "Let's get this competition underway," and she drinks her shot of whiskey. How about you guys?
Linnea holds up the whiskey and then pretend to drink it, but actually pour it.
Over her shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna fight a monster tomorrow.
Alright, let's see if she's drunk. Let's see if she notices you doing that.
What?
Oh, she does notice it. Even though she's drunk. Like, what are you doing?
Wow, don't you think it's kind of funny?
Yeah, but you suck.
Well,
But you
We're
wasted some good whiskey there.
we're monster fighters.
So, Rokus didn't drink his?
No.
Okay, she grabs yours, and how about ICU?
Oh, I drank mine.
Oh, okay. She's
Even though
like,
I know
oh,
better.
how about you? You want to keep going?
Sure, come on, let's have another.
All right, so they keep drinking one after another, and let's have you roll a Constitution check.
Who, me?
Yeah, I see you roll a Constitution check. That's just plus your Constitution.
I've got 12. Okay, and my constitution is 2. I've got 14.
14. Oh, she got a 15. So you guys get real drunk, and she's able to stay standing a little bit longer than you, and she declares herself the winner. I'm the best drinker in this town.
Great.
Okay, so that's the festivities for that evening, and you managed to take a long rest without trouble, because ICU's rolled a pretty good Constitution check. Her hangover the next morning's not too bad.
Thank goodness. It's not lasting 2 days.
Yeah, you don't feel great, but you're okay.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone can go to your character sheet and click on long rest, and you'll get all your spell slots back and back to max hit points.
Let's go kill ourselves a eyeball monster.
So the next morning, you meet in the tavern downstairs in the inn, and everyone's ready to go. Sildar is also staying there, so he comes down as well. He went to sleep early last night, though. He wasn't with you during the party.
Okay.
Oh, sounded like you guys stayed up late partying.
Well, Icy did. Icy and Grista got hammered.
Wow. Well, I'm glad Krista was safe at least.
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't drink herself to death.
Let's go get ourselves an eyeball monster.
Oh, you want to fight it today?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we can try it. Let's Wonder if we can take it by surprise or something.
Well,
It's become familiar with us now. We might catch it off guard by talking to it first.
We can pretend like we're gonna feed it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or how about we take some food, and we can throw some food in the.
Oh, we still haven't cleared out all the bodies.
No, yeah, we've still got bodies in the big room.
Okay, let's go get a body and feed him, and while he's eating, we can start shooting at him.
All right, good idea. All right, so the four of you.
Now, can you guys use crossbows?
I don't think ICU can.
No, I can't.
No, she can't. Linnea can.
We've got crossbows and bolts.
Sildar actually has a crossbow already.
Oh. You guys want to pelt him with crossbow bolts and arrows from a distance?
Well, I'm good at like close combat, so I guess if I get close, he can hit me more.
Okay. That you can hold him off while we shoot him with arrows.
Yeah.
And Linnea and Icy can thorn whip him or fireball him rather.
Yeah.
Sounds like a.
Icy's her produce flame is +5 to hit with a 1d8 fire damage. So it's better than those things, and like your bow is a lot better than a fire thing too. It's at +7 to hit, 1d8 +3
Well, I can also do Hunter's Mark, so I'll have extra damage.
Yeah. And if you can get a surprise on him, that'll be a big help.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Sildar agrees to that. Linnea, you don't want to add a crossbow to your inventory, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you head out. I see you, Linnea, Rokus, Sildar, march out as the sun is rising in slow motion. The sun's coming up behind them on the dusty road, and you see their silhouettes as they walk into the camera.
That's very detailed.
Yeah, they look like badasses, getting ready to go fight an eye monster. Okay, so you get to the forest without any trouble, and you walk into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
you
the
walk in, are you trying to be stealthy?
I'm the stealthiest. I'll be leading the way.
So we're trying to sneak up on him at first,
Yeah.
or okay. So everybody do a stealth check, and then we'll do it as a group roll, which means as long as 50% or more are stealthy, then it works.
Okay.
So Linnea, you have to roll with disadvantage, but because of the other ones, you still have a good chance of succeeding as a group. Okay. Sildar rolled a 1, so he didn't do very well.
So the lowest one's 12 plus
Yeah.
1.
Okay, 13 for her. How about Rokus?
Rokus got a 16 plus 5, 21.
Very good. And I see you. How about you?
I got a 19.
All right.
Okay, so it works. Sildar trips on a rock, and then Linnea and I see you catch him by the arms so he doesn't fall down.
Okay.
And so
Good work.
you managed to get in stealthily. So, when you get in, you see the eyeball monster with his back to you, and he's eating something down in the crevasse, but you actually have a clear view of his back.
Okay. I'm going to cast a Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, yeah. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright, Linnea, what's your total?
8.
Alright, Rokus?
19.
Whoa.
And I see you.
I only got a total of 6.
Alright. Rokus is first.
Okay. I rolled a 15, and I've got plus 7 to hit with the bow, so that's 22.
Okay, 22 hits.
Oh, I thought we should talk to him.
Well, no. Because he was looking away, so
Yeah,
you didn't need to, like, trick him or anything. So, sorry, what was that for damage?
It's a D8 plus 3, so I got 6 total. I rolled a 3.
6 damage on the eye monster.
Now, and I think, wait a second, that's just the first, but because he's got Hunter Mark, I get an additional D6.
Yes, that's right.
Another 3. So that's
Cool.
9.
Nice. Alright, it is Sildar's turn. He's gonna shoot the crossbow. Whoa, nat 20.
Wow.
Sildar got a nat 20 on the crossbow.
Ooh.
Whoa. Rolled a 10 damage, so 22 damage.
Damn.
That's big damage. He must have.
He shot him right through the eye.
Well, his
No.
back is to him, so he must have hit him in the back of the head.
You used
Yeah.
You used D20
And the arrow
to do
came
the
right through
damage
his
roll?
eye.
No, it was a D10 damage.
Oh.
10. I rolled a 10, so it's 20 and then plus 2.
Damn.
Plus, I'd already hit him pretty good with 9.
Alright, it is the eye monster's turn.
I thought it's a surprise
Wow.
attack.
He's still alive,
he's-
huh?
Yeah, he's surprised, but he so he can't really do anything yet. He can't even turn around. So he's just realized he's being shot in the head.
So the first
And the
attack
back.
was like, oh, there was a
He's
muscle.
staggering around and holding onto his head.
Let me check
Now-
something.
Now do we get to set him on fire?
The eye monster was surprised and he can't do anything. So it's Linia's turn. Gonna
Set him on
what are you gonna
fire.
do? It's
Set him
Linia.
on fire.
Linia's not the fire one.
Oh.
I'm gonna jump off the bridge and then run towards to him. Oh, when I jump off the bridge, I'm gonna land as like a bird with my arms open like this to be cool.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run towards him.
Sure. So you're about 5 feet away, which is good enough for your reach.
Oh my god. That's pretty bad. 10? Does that hit?
Sorry, but that does not hit.
Oh no!
I see you. You can still see the monster from where you are. It's your turn.
Set him on fire.
Okay, so I'm going to use the flame,
Yeah, what was it called?
produce flame.
Okay, produce flame. Plus 5 to hit.
13 plus 5 is 18.
18, yes, it does hit. So you can roll your damage now.
I rolled an 8.
Cool. That's all the damage it gets.
No plus?
8 damage actually
Kill him?
kills it. Yeah. So it burns up and falls down. Blech.
All right.
Wow, sneak attacking is really powerful in D&D.
Well, I've got some lucky rolls.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
You're
need,
get-
Sildar got a nat 20, so that helped a lot.
that sure did.
Okay, so you see a dead eyeball monster smoking in front of you.
Yeah.
Anybody want some flesh?
You see a lot of dead bodies around in here.
Okay. We should search through and make sure there isn't anything interesting amongst them. And you said there was gold in there, wasn't there?
Under one of the bridges. That's
Yeah,
what,
you had noticed before that he had something stowed under the bridge. So,
Yeah.
looking at the corpses, you see mostly humans, but you see bugbears that you threw in and red brands, and you see some guys who might have been travelers, or not sure. One of these might have been the wood carver, but you don't know. You think
We're looking for things like identifiable stuff like rings and things.
yeah, you notice on one of their hands that there's a imprint where the ring used to be. But
Okay.
yeah, they're picked so clean that you can figure that everybody who got thrown in had been looted ahead of time.
Okay.
But there are some like very old bones and skeletons down there that you think must have been from hundreds of years ago. And you find skeletons of orcs too. And
Okay.
you can tell they're hundreds of years old. And as you look under the bridge, you find some other treasure. There's a cubby hole at the bottom of the crevasse under the north bridge. It's kind of easy to see now that you're down there. So you pull out the chest and it's unlocked. You open it In the chest, you see 160 silver pieces, 120 gold pieces, 5 malachite gems, 2 potions of healing, and a scroll of augury. And then, stuffed further in, there's something else. Anybody want to reach in?
Should we roll a roll for how to do that without harm?
So it just you can see something's in there. It's just dark and it's small, so you're not sure. So if you want to try to do it some other way, then you can tell me. But describe what you're doing physically if you want to do something specific.
I see. Can you
Yeah.
get up close here and produce your fire in your hand so you can get a good look and see what else is in there? There's something in there. I can't tell what it is. And I don't want to just reach in for it.
Okay, I'll put my hand there and you can see 10 feet good and clear in front.
Okay, so she lights it up well, and then you can see metal gleaming, and it looks rounded. Doesn't look like something that would hurt you.
Okay. And I'll grab it.
So as you reach in, you pull out a sword by its pommel, and looking at it, you realize it's a long sword. It's in a silver chase scabbard, which is inscribed with the name Talonblade, and its hilt is worked in the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings. In the middle, you can see a black hawk, which is similar to the crest of Tresendar that you saw earlier. Everyone who wants to look at the sword, roll a history check.
I did a 5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay, I've got a 0 but a 18 plus nothing. 18.
18. Linnea?
I got a 13 plus 3.
Okay, so only Rokus recognizes this. Rokus says, "This sword once belonged to a great knight named Aldous Tresendar, known as the Black Hawk." And as you think about it, you put it together that this manor was this great knight's home, and that he must have presided over Phandelver hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
And do you remember that from your studies that Sir Aldous died fighting off the orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below his manor? And that you realized that this sword had been lost here until the eyeball monster had found it and stowed it away.
Can we take it?
Hell yeah, you can take it. Who wants to take it? The person who would be able to wield it would be Linnea. Rokus can use it, but he's not good at strength.
Yeah.
Is it stronger than my Morning Star?
I believe so.
Then I'll take it.
Okay. So mechanically, the sword that you found is a +1 magic sword. Gets +1 to attack and +1 to damage. It's about time to call it quits for today. Do you want to do anything else? You got your loot.
We got our loot.
Linnea, how about you look at your sword? Did you look at it in the thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And
cool.
we can go back and collect our money and tell the town that the place is open for business.
Sildar says, I think we should... We didn't check every single door in here. We should do that first.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was any doors we missed.
There are. But, as you explore back, you go into the room with the water,
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and do a perception check in this room. Anybody who wants to look.
Oops. God bless it.
Jenny.
20!
Really?
I got 16 plus 3 is 19.
Wow. Rokus?
Hold on. 9 plus 3, I guess. 11.
So you notice the door. There's a door to the on the north side of the well of the cistern, and there's a door up the stairs that you didn't go through. Looking around for secrets since you found them before. You don't find any secret doors. Linnea notices there's a rope that's like hanging into the cistern, and that's about it.
Assistance?
This cistern, this water thing.
Oh.
There's a rope hanging in there.
What's on that? Is that on the east side? Is that just a window or is that a door as well?
Up the stairs, that's a door.
How about on the far west above the cistern?
That's a door.
And what's that between the two stairs?
That's
where
you went that way with Stroop and then you fell in a Linny almost died and fell in a hole.
Yeah. What's at the end of the rope?
Well, describe what you want to do.
I'd like to look into the water and pull the rope towards the surface.
Okay.
Gently.
You pull gently on the rope and you find there's some weight to it. As you pull it up, you find there's a satchel.
Huh?
A satchel, a little bag at the end of it.
So I'll pull it up and set it down on the floor.
Okay. You hear I don't know how to describe it, but as you put it down, you hear a solid sound. There's something inside.
But it's not something moving or anything.
No.
Okay. Then I'll open the satchel to see what's in it.
You open the satchel to find a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility, 50 gold pieces, and a clean set of ordinary travel clothing.
Nice.
And the satchel, the bag itself is waterproof. It doesn't really matter, but I'll just tell you this anyway. It's not something you would know, but I think it's interesting. This was a bag hidden by the wizard as an escape plan.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't think it matters, so I can just tell you that.
Yeah. Okay.
In the book, it says that if you had come in the other door,
he would have run out.
He would have run out the secret door and grabbed this thing and taken the invisibility potion, and you wouldn't have been able to catch him probably.
Cool. Okay, so let's go back through the other door on the other side and see what's in there.
So you go in there and you find a couple bunk beds. They're not bunk beds, they're just beds. 2 beds and a bunch of more supplies.
Okay, and we search the walls and floor.
Yeah, if you want to search it thoroughly, you should roll.
Okay. Rolled an 11. I don't know if I get anything other.
Perception.
Perception. I forget what perception I have. Anybody else want to do that? Perception is +5, so that's 16.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20 and my perception
Oh.
+3.
Well, you search it very thoroughly. You're very, very convinced that you searched it as well as possible, and you don't find anything particularly interesting.
Cool.
Oh. Have a great roll, and there's nothing to find. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, at
Sorry.
least we know there is nothing there. Okay.
You're very sure there's nothing there.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, and the last door, do you want to go there?
Sure.
Okay, you walk up the stairs, and anything you want to do while you're doing that? Who wants to open the door?
Me.
Okay. Linnea opens the door and finds she's looking out into the ruined manor.
Ah.
So this was the original entrance to the basement from the manor.
Ah. Is there anything in the manor?
No,
It's
all
ruins.
It's just ruins. Yeah, you
It's
look
just
around
ruins.
a bit, and you can tell it's been abandoned for hundreds of years, and nobody's been doing anything up there as a way
Okay.
to trying to keep it secret.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, so now you're confident that you've seen everything. I'll give you the whole map.
Okay. We were kind of lucky in how we.
Yeah, you went in the strangest order possible to
Yeah.
explore the place. You're supposed to come down those stairs, and then you're supposed to go through. I don't know if you may or may not find a secret door, so you're probably gonna go through. The east side is kind of disconnected from the west side by those secret doors. So you're kind of supposed to explore all that stuff before you get to the eyeball monster.
Yeah. Huh. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's cool that it's cool how open-ended the game is, that you can do it totally differently.
Yeah. We definitely did it strangely.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a good way to do it as far as keeping the wizard from escaping.
Yeah. It was lucky that you found the first two secret doors, so that you were looking for secret doors
There you go.
also.
That was Linnea's contribution there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll call it quits there for today. And then is Linnea gonna return next time, or are we gonna have a conversation about that? Or do you want to talk about it now? I don't know.
So what happened? We're gonna go back to the.
This part of the adventure is done pretty much, and actually, next time we'll have you guys level up to level 3.
Whee!
So Rokus is gonna have to make some choices about his.
Yeah, I've been reading about my spells. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and so Jenny, did you have anything you wanted to?
Are you gonna
Say now?
use my character or?
If you quit, Linnea's gonna pursue her adventures elsewhere, I guess.
Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or do you want to continue to play, Linnea?
I think I will go along with my adventure. Maybe we will meet somewhere someday.
Oh, that would be good. Well, thank you for all your help in splattering red brands. I don't think we would have gotten through it without your help.
That was very nice, but also I had fun with you guys too. That was very funny that I met Richie at Minecraft, and then I met Patricia at D&D.
Yep, I thought about that.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
mean,
fun.
Well, before Ian talked about Harvey is a little like interested in it,
He may be.
but I'm not sure because he's so good at games.
Well, we we would need to see what sort of character he might be interested in being.